Hey everybody, this is Matt and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching. So I'm really excited to bring you this video because it's kind of a prelude to something that starts tomorrow, and that is our Build a Classic Woodwork, what do we call it? Build a Classic Guitar Woodworking Workshop. So it's going to start tomorrow. We've got 8 people in the shop tomorrow. Some people we've known, we've met before, and some people that we've never met. And they're going to start with big chunks of lumber like this, and they are going to build instruments along with Chris and myself. Brandon is going to be here. We're going to be doing a live stream every single day, bringing you guys all of the hard-hitting action that you've come to expect from a 5-day class. So for those of you who are like, I don't know if I want to come to one of those 5-day classes, what do? Well, this is going to let you figure out if this is something that you want to do. If building a guitar is a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you want to have, this is a great spot to do it. And I love this workshop. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite workshop, because it's all woodworking. So the guys come in that door over there on Monday morning, and they're presented with a bunch of timber. We start with full-size drawings, and everybody draws out exactly what they're going to do. Even if they have one of Steve's templates, the Maximum Guitar templates are great, but sometimes it's good to just draw everything out on a piece of paper, because if you don't, you can't go back and look at your plan, even if you've got the perfect set of templates. So we want everyone, we're going to start Monday morning. Everyone's going to draw out their guitar, and the cool thing about that is then they can go, I wonder, like, where does it join the body, etc., etc. So they're going to be given a lot of instruction on plan their work their plan, right? So, okay, so we'll start with full-size drawings. Then we're going to break off into 2 groups. One group of guys is going to start on necks, and the others is going to start on bodies. And of course, we're going to be in the wood shop right away. Follow me. Let me show you what we're talking about here. So in the workshop here, we've got 3 big tables, and this is the table Chris and I are going to work on. We've got all kinds of great stuff happening. All the tools you're going to need. If you guys want to do inlay, we're going to be with a CNC machine. Will be ready. We can do like blocks or trapezoids or dots or whatever you guys want. Or if you want no inlay, that's always a classy touch too. Before we go too much further, there is a paint component to this class for the first time ever. So if the guys decide to stick around for the weekend, they'll be able to come into the paint booth on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we're going to be doing one of our durable thin style finishes. Isn't that right, Chris? Something like that? Okay, cool. So this is the first time we've ever offered that in a 5-day class. What we're essentially doing is extending it into a 7-day class. So you'll be able to build your guitar on Monday through Friday, and then a little bit on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be in the paint booth doing paint work. All right. Follow me into the wood shop where it's echoing. Some of the guys who, when they come in for the first day, they're going to be on the pin router the very, very first day. This is where we're going to do all of the body shaping. The Build a Classic Woodworking Workshop, Build a Classic Guitar Woodworking Workshop includes a maple top if you want to use that. And we always encourage people to route your wiring channels and things like that using the pin router. So like for example, if somebody wanted to do, say, this SG shape and they wanted to have a maple top, you can dig that it would be really cool to route this channel in the mahogany before gluing the maple on. That way, when you route for pickups and control cavity, it's already there. You don't have to drill a spooky hole. So this would be something, you could do this if you wanted. You can do either a Fender style guitar or a Gibson style guitar, or you can freestyle, and we can offer you can just do the neck and the pickups, and you can make the body look however you want. But pin router, we're on the pin router, either the Jet or the Grizzly pin router on day 1. Everybody is going to be using this, whether you're doing bodies or you're doing necks. If you're doing necks, you're going to be, we'll get this set up for truss rod slots, and the neck guys will do that, and they will get their, they're going to come over to the planer here. Everyone's going to be doing the planer. The body blanks are just over 1 3/4, so even if you don't want a top, you're going to have to, thickness it a little bit. If you're going to be making an SG and you're going down to like 1 3/8, you're going to be doing a lot of planing. If you're going to use a maple top, you probably want to go with like a 1.5 inch a mahogany body with a 1/4 inch maple top, and so you're going to be on the planer. You're going to be on the thickness sander. This is day one stuff. So guys, when you come to one of these workshops, you're using all of these tools and all of this gear right out of the gate. One of the things that everyone's going to be working on for necks and bodies are the bandsaw. We're going to be using bandsaws for so much because it takes a bunch of time and it eliminates that. Come over here, Chris. The best part about these woodworking workshops is you get to do everything. Like I said, you just start with a block of wood, and at the end of 5 days, like this is something you could make something like this if you wanted to. And again, you guys get to use all the tools. So this joiner here, when I was going to Roberto Van, they wouldn't let us use the joiner. Here, we let you use the joiner right off the bat. You're going to be using the router table. Like I said, you're going to be using the bandsaw. You're going to be using the drill press. Drill press is another day one tool. We've got it to where we're not using the shaper, but if somebody really did want to use the shaper, I suppose they could. But yeah, all of these tools are at your disposal. You get to use all of this stuff. When you get your neck, actually let's come with me, Chris. Let's go over here to the this is all maple tops right here, so everybody gets a maple top. If they want to, they can. This is all flame maple, or some of it's plain, some of it's flame. They're all really great tops. They're all glued together. You can plop these on your guitar, or if you decide you don't want a maple top, no sweat. You don't have to go with a maple top, but they're there if you want them. Everybody's going to be using the radial arm saw for fret slotting. This tool is wildly dangerous, but we even let you use this. Now, if at any point in one of our workshops you're like, you know what, I'd rather not do that, don't worry, Chris or Brandon or myself will step in and help you out with that, or just do it for you. This is a super safe, very fun. We want everybody to have a good time and walk out with something extra cool. But if you are into using tools, the radial arm saw is definitely the way to go for fret slots. Okay. Once you get the fret slots done, we're going to walk over here. Everybody's going to get to put the radius on their fretboard. We have this is set up for 12 right now, since we're doing mostly Gibson stuff. I'd imagine we're going to be setting this up at 12 and leaving it. I think there might be someone who's doing a bass this time. I'm getting a little water on me. Might be someone doing a bass this time, but everyone's going to get to use the. Well, someone's going to go, you should grease that up. You know why we don't grease this up? Because then grease gets all over the guitars. But we'll be using the fretboard radius sander, and then everyone's going to have a chance to use the deadhead sander. So the deadhead sander is far and away the most effective way to shape a neck quickly. But this is sort of the Oppenheimer device here. It should say, I am become death, the destroyer of worlds, because this thing will wreck a neck fast. But everybody gets a chance to use it. If they want, Chris and I can help them out with that. Or they can go for it, or they can choose to not use it at all, whatever they want. But I'm really looking forward to the Build a Classic Guitar Woodworking Workshop. And like I said, guys, starting Monday, we're going to have a live stream every single day of the workshop. Joy's going to come in and film that for us, and we're going to wander around and show you guys what people are doing, what they're up to, all the neat stuff that they are working on. And yeah, you'll probably get to see people actually using a lot of these tools. I love it, and I think, guys, if you're on the fence about coming out here, this is a great, I think this will give you that little subtle push over the cliff. This is a lot of fun, and all the guys who are coming out here are super cool dudes. A lot of them we know. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so stay tuned for those live streams starting tomorrow and going all week long, culminating in a reveal on Friday afternoon. Isn't that right?
Yep.
All right, so this is Matt at Texas Toast reminding you that life is short. You might as well have a cool guitar. It's even cooler if you make it yourself. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Well, what's that?
This is a broom.
And what's that for?
Don't worry, you'll get a chance to use this week.
What if I want to add power?
No sweat. Got a great big vacuum right over there.